Today we're going to talk about a movie from my childhood. Robinhood, Men in Tights. Yeah, the 1993 Robin Hood spoof movie produced by Mel Brooks. Yeah, that was a thing, and it was a part of my childhood, so we're going to talk about it. Let's go! So the movie opens with these guys rapping and singing a cappella about the story of Robin Hood.
They needed a hero, but no one could be found, because Robin Hood was out of town. I said, hey, hey. I said, hey, hey. I said, hey.
What? It's catchy. Metalheads can like other things too. You think you're better than me, don't you? So Robin Hood, being portrayed by Cary Elwes, is sent to the dungeons of Jerusalem, where he is tortured in the most vile ways possible, until he's sat down by another prisoner who explains why he's there.
Jaywalking.
Man, and I thought our street laws were strict. Anyway, Robin helps everyone escape the prison, and then the poor prison guard has to come back to this.
I just called it a good news, and I'm in deep shit.
Robin then swims back to England, and while out on his rent-a-wreck, he comes across a poor black man being beaten by the local authorities. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. This is Achu, played by Dave Chappelle, and to be honest, he's just a lot of fun.
Excuse me, bad guys. Okay, honkies. Hi, man. You're looking at it.
Anyway, after Achu and Robin beat up the guards for being naughty boys, they head to Robin's estate, which they see is being physically repossessed. Whilst there, they meet Robin's indentured servant, a poor blind man named Blinken.
I'm quite sure there was a door there. Master Robin! Oh! You lost your arms in battle. How terrible. But you grew some nice boobs.
Blinken, I'm over here.
Oh. Later.
Blinken then gives Robin a necklace that his father had left him that's said to be the key to the most valuable treasure in the land. No time for that now, but we see the sheriff himself approaches. Wow. British government budget cuts must have been real bad. This is the Sheriff of Rottingham, and I guess his shtick is the fact that he can't say sentences correctly, and he gets words mixed up. I don't get it. It gets old real fast.
This wasn't a very smart thing for you to have done, Loxley. I'll pay for this! You'll pay for this!
Okay then. Next we're introduced to Maid Marian, who's taking a bath when this creeper in a camera breaks through her window. Jeez, man. Anyway, she sees a bluebird, and I guess that means she can have her wish granted, or whatever.
I must make a wish. I hope against hope. I wish against wish. That the heavens bring me a kind, wonderful, gentle man who possesses the key to my heart.
Alright then. Next we're introduced to Prince John, and the sheriff explains that Robin Hood is back in town and beat up him and his men. Realizing that they need to figure out a way to get rid of Robin, the prince has a glorious idea to go see his in-house witch, Latrine.
Ah! Such an unusual name, Latrine. How did your family come by it?
We changed it in the 9th century.
You mean you changed it to Latrine?
Yeah, used to be shithouse.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Anyway, Latrine explains that she won't help the prince unless he helps her sleep with the sheriff, because she, quote-unquote, got the hots for him. And John's answer?
Maybe if we got him drunk. Very drunk.
Well, if it works, it works. After that, we see Achu, Robin, and Blinken heading through Sheerwood Forest when they come across a bridge guarded by a giant of a man named Little John.
But don't let my name fool you. In real life, I'm very big.
So he decides that he's going to fight Robin by clicking sticks together until one of them falls off the bridge into the smallest river I've ever seen.
I can't swim! I'm drowning! I'm drowning!
Okay, sure. Having defeated Little John, he and his friend, Will Scarlet, decide to join Robin Hood and his band of merry men. So Robin decides to go crash the prince's birthday by being a real jerk and saying mean things to his face.
Wild boar! No, that's a wild pig. That's a wild boar.
Then Robin decides to put the moves on Maid Marian, which causes the sheriff to do this.
Enough! King, illegal, forest, two pig, wild, kill in it is.
What?
I mean, don't you know? It is illegal to kill a wild pig in the king's forest.
Okay, that's really starting to get on my nerves. Robin then explains to the prince and the sheriff that if they don't levy the taxes off of the people, he's going to lead them in a revolt.
And why should the people listen to you?
Because, unlike some other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent.
I mean, he's not wrong. So Robin and the sheriff begin to fight one another, which causes the entire party to turn into an all-out brawl, when suddenly the band of merry men come in to save Robin. Blinken doing a stellar job over there. Have I mentioned Blinken's blind? Eventually, Robin and the gang escape and decide that they need to hire some more men.
Good people, who have traveled from villages near and far, lend me your ears. That's disgusting.
I couldn't agree more, Carrie Elways. They then proceed to gear up as they prepare for their fight against Rottingham and his men.
Gentlemen, grab your feathered caps, jerkins, bodkins, boots, swords, quivers, and pantyhose.
And who says men can't wear pantyhose? For all you know, I could be wearing pantyhose right now! Speaking of Rottingham, he proceeds to report to the prince once again.
Strucky has loxed again.
What?
Loxley has struck again.
All right, I swears to gods
That this is going to be the last time.
The sheriff then proceeds to show the prince his newest invention, a catapult. I wonder what sort of tomfoolery is going to happen here.
You mean like this?
Yep, not surprised.
Send me my one true love. Thank you.
I've got a headache.
Where are you going? Oh, bugger! I was that close. I touched it.
Ew. Ew, 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 ew! We're then introduced to Rabbi Tuckman, played by Mel Brooks himself.
Oxley and Bigel and Moyle. Hello, boys. We'll bless them all until we get naked.
I might be Jewish, maybe. Forget about it. Then, just watch.
Oh, it's the latest rage. The ladies love it.
I'll take two.
Hey, put me down too, man. I get one.
I'm game. How's it done?
Just not. I take my little machine. I take your little thing. See? I put it into this little hole here and nip the tip.
If you're a guy, you felt that. Meanwhile, the sheriff hires the Jersey Mafia to kill Robin at the Royal Archery Tournament.
It was very good of you to come at such short notice.
Yeah,
And all
it is quite a drive. 30 Ezio. I could have made some money. I could have been a contender.
Hey, I'm Italian. Forgot about it. Maid Marian, having heard the dastardly plan of the sheriff, goes off to warn Robin. Did I mention Blinken is blind?
Oh, shit.
Oh. I can see! No, I was wrong.
Okay, that was pretty funny as a kid. Then Maid Marian shows up and explains to Robin the plan that the sheriff and his men have concocted in order to snag Robin at the Royal Archery Tournament. But Robin, being the proud peacock he is, decides, whatever, I'm Carrie Elways, I'll just risk it anyway. But there's no time for that now. Robin Hood and Maid Marian have to say their goodbyes for the evening.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day.
Okay then. So Robin Hood and his merry men decide to sneak into the festival in disguise. Of course, Robin Hood dresses himself as an old beggar man, and his men get in by cross-dressing, I guess? I refer you to my previous reaction. Okay then. Also, did I mention that Blinken is f***ing blind? Except when he's not, apparently!
How did you do that? I heard that coming a mile away.
Very good, Blinken. Well done.
Pardon? Who's talking?
So blah blah blah, you know this part of the story, splits the air in half, whatever. Robin is arrested by the sheriff and his men, so Maid Marian makes the ultimate sacrifice, agreeing to marry the sheriff so Robin can live. But luckily, Robin is saved by the men in tights, and Maid Marian is taken by the sheriff to be...
You're gonna defile her in the tower.
Yes, that. Though not without some complications.
A chastity belt? Ooh, that's going to chafe my willy.
Fortunately, Robin was able to come in and stop them before anything really bad happened. Then Robin and the sheriff start having a fight, and the sheriff doesn't like Robin's necklace, so he throws it, and this happens.
It is the key to the greatest treasure in all the land.
Oh, Robin, this means you've always been my one true love because it's just the right size.
I would make a size doesn't matter joke, but the movie already
It's not the size
beat me
that
to
counts. It's how you use it.
Robin stabs the sheriff. Latrine comes in and saves him with a lifesaver mint because, haha, we're funny.
I always wanted to marry a cop.
Wait! Wait! I've changed my mind!
Then Patrick Stewart does his best Sean Connery impersonation, and they lived happily ever after. Except for this.
Darling,
What?
you're not going to believe this.
What?
It won't open.
What?
Wait, I have an idea. Call a locksmith.
So yeah, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. That's a movie. I watched it as a kid. This was weird. Why did I do this? Who said that I should do this? Who told me that I should do this?